Some brand new datamines have been discovered for next month's Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled Grand Prix Rustland. And no Crash reveal at the Game Awards? Let's check it out. How is it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to yet another Crash Bandicoot video. Now, before actually getting into the main topic of the video, I want to quickly mention that unlike what we believed and the patterns that were lining up perfectly for a new Crash game to be revealed at the Game Awards, well, none of that actually happened. Instead, Activision broke the pattern that they established with Spyro and Crash Team Racing last year, and I greatly apologize for creating any false hype and getting you guys excited for something that Activision clearly wasn't quite ready to show. Why Activision didn't show it? Well, it's most likely got to do with the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, which was revealed at the Game Awards last night. Both consoles are set to be released next year, and this is where things get complicated for Crash. As the pattern was originally, a new game gets revealed in December, and then releases in June of the following year. Well, not this time. With the new consoles, like I said, set to release next year, it's likely that Activision wants to release it on these consoles during launch. And of course, previous Activision games like say Skylanders Imaginators was a cross-gen title, releasing on both previous gen systems like the PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U, while also releasing on next-gen consoles as well, like the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. It's very likely that Activision would take this route for Crash and quite possibly Spyro. This in turn would result in more people buying the game because it'd be more readily available for whatever console that they happen to have. Now that the pattern is broken, when could the next game be revealed? Well, I'd personally say E3 2020. Why? Because June is still a significant month for Crash since his grand return. 6 months after E3 is December, another significant month for Crash. Well, not so much this year, but imagine the pattern being switched to reverse. Crash reveals in June and releases in December. Now, speaking of the next game, and getting into the main topic of today's video at the same time, something interesting was found in the files for Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled's newest Grand Prix Winter Festival. Beta M, who is known in the Crash community for data mining numerous games like Twinsanity, what Beta M found was a new mask power-up that'll likely be in January's Grand Prix Rustland. The new mask is seemingly called or codenamed Apo. Assuming the naming style continues with this one as with Aku Aku and Uka Uka, this mask would be called Apo Apo, which I'm assuming is the one that we've seen in the PlayStation Time to Play ad. As for what else Beta M found in the game's files, well, only one new racer was found in the game's files. And that character is the incomprehensibly, monstrously bad science experiment gone horribly wrong, Mega Mix. Yeah, that character. Where this really bad result of combining several Crash villains together originated from the Game Boy Advance game Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure. I mean, just why? At this point, you might as well just add Uka Uka as a racer. Now, there was one more character that was found, but is currently not attached to any Grand Prix at the moment. Their name is Who Am I?
Who am I?
Okay, is this some sort of riddle or something? Or is this just Beanox's clever way of disguising new character names in case anyone tried data mining the game? Not to worry though, looking at past Grand Prix, we'll likely get at least 2 more characters. Like someone pointed out in my comments section, Rusty, seeing as, well, the Grand Prix is called Rust Land. In terms of skins, well, there's a lot of legendary skins, but the problem is they're all mysteries. But what's not mysteries is the characters that will be getting these legendary skins, and they are Crash, Coco, Cortex, Dingodile, Megamix, Y, Nina, Engine, Polar, Purah, and Tiny. As usual, 3 new karts will be added, and they are the Dusty Raider, Desert Duster, and the Nuke. Then there's a 4th promo kart called Kart Limited 4. Not much to really go by there. I mean, what can it be for exactly? Who knows? Now, I do have a theory that every Grand Prix in 2020 would be low-key promoting the new Crash game, which didn't get revealed last night at the Game Awards. That said, in a previous Datamine, it was found that there are Grand Prix planned all the way to June 2020, which is when E3 2020 begins. Now imagine this. If June 2020 is truly the last Grand Prix for Crash Team Racing, then what better way to follow that up with, you guessed it, more Crash Bandicoot? I could be completely wrong on this, as it is just a theory after all, but the release of the new consoles is a definite, solid reason as to why the new Crash game didn't get revealed last night. Yes, we've got the PlayStation State of Play and Nintendo Directs, but the thing is, Crash hasn't exactly been in either one for a very long time. So I'm thinking that's going to continue to be the case. One last thing before ending the video, guys, and yes, it's another theory, except this time it's for next month's Grand Prix, Rustland. Since Activision described it as a post-apocalyptic, I'm curious, what if Rusty Walrus, who we all know is Engine's chef/cook on his battleship, well, what if he was to bring Engine his meal in the captain's control room, but isn't present? Rusty then sees something that catches his interest and ultimately unleashes everything Engine has into the nearby area, somehow leading to the name Rustland. Now, this is just assuming that Beanox is taking inspiration from past Crash games like they have in the other Grand Prix, but also they like to have a little bit of story to each level, like with Prehistoric Playground. Anyways, guys, I believe I've said enough for this video. As usual, what do you guys think about all this? Be sure to let me know in the comments section below, and also be sure to stay tuned to the channel for the latest Crash Bandicoot news and updates. Once again, thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye.
What?